Hi, Tug Toler, eSource Miller, Paradigm Company. Jim, say hello.
Hello, Jim.
Nailed it. Nailed it. I mean, it wasn't like the verbatim. I mean, like you kind of. That's all right. We'll get
I'll work
post.
on
We'll
it.
do this in
We'll
post.
work
It's
on
fine.
it.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
All right.
Sir, we are standing in front of one of our systems. Why? Why system? Why system? What?
The systems are effective and they're efficient. So if you want to get rid of food waste and you want to maximize your labor potential or savings, I should say,
Mm-hmm.
this is the type of equipment you need. You're scrapping with two hands. You have multiple spots for operators, and then you can get rid of the food waste efficiently, not sending anything to the landfill. And then you have that the scrapping and racking at max speed. You're 2 to 3 times faster scrapping with two hands than you are one hand.
Right, because that's really where the pinch point is, right? It's
Right.
that scrap side that's actually the pinch point, and not how long the dish machine takes
Yes.
to do it.
When people talk about my dish machine's not keeping up, it typically means that their
Front
scrapping
side.
and racking is not keeping up. So
Right.
this allows the customer to maximize the throughput you can get and with the labor that you have.
Absolutely. So would this be for something like you have an undercounter and you need a big system like this, or you have a door type? Is that a good application?
For this particular system, you might want a larger dish machine.
Yeah.
So
At least
you
like
know,
racking up, right?
conveyor machines, flight machines. This marries very well with it. If you have accumulators and big long conveyances going on, that's where it
Makes
would work
perfect
out.
sense for
Yes,
it, right? And we're
exactly.
talking larger applications.
If you have that situation where it's a high output,
Yep.
maximum time,
Yep.
that's where these systems also come in very handy. You can get a lot done with very little square footage in the dish room. And as we know, space could be at a premium in a food service operation, and in the dish pit even more so.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So the one that we have in front of us is one with the disposer, the scrap master, right?
Correct.
We've seen, I think, a couple times for the one that we have in our office, we have the collector.
The collector.
With the collector, we're recycling a lot of water. And how do you do that with the disposer? Like, the collector makes sense because now we got that standpipe. How do we do it with the disposer?
The disposer system, the trough-veyor, just has a 3 or a 5 horsepower garbage disposer. And as you're scrapping and that food waste is being pushed down the trough into the trough-veyor, it just grinds it up, creates a slurry, and sends it out into the waste stream for the
So
customer.
it's going down the drain instead of out
There's
the
no
back
haul
door.
away, there's
Yep.
no filling up the landfill. This is just going out into the water treatment system.
And there's places out there, some municipalities and even states that want the opposite of that, right? They want it to go out into the
Right,
into
and that's why we talk about our collectors.
Absolutely.
It's a great solution for those areas where you're not allowed to use your garbage disposers or disposer systems.
So one quick tip on the trough, right? Well, how do we size a trough? Like, do we want just a standard 6 or 8 inch, or do we actually have something that you're like, hey, this is the thing that's going to denote this size?
Yes. A lot of times, be specific so you can meet NSF requirements, of course. But if we can have a 12-inch wide trough, that goes a long way in making sure that the dishes and the food waste don't dam up your trough. So you get a good flow,
Right.
and it helps because we're recirculating water here.
Plus, it's easier to get the product that you're trying to scrap into the
Exactly.
trough, because if it's too small of a trough, you're like, trying to.
Right.
It's not a great
And you
idea.
can't get a clean dish.
Nope.
So that's the key.
And what's the stat on clean dish versus bad food?
So you're 9 times more likely to get a customer to come back if they got bad food and bad service than if you serve off of a dirty dish.
9 times more likely to go for
It's like
bad
having
food.
a dirty bathroom.
Yeah.
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 So keep your dishes clean before you send them into the ware washer.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you, Jim. Thank you
Thank
guys
you.
very much for your
Appreciate
time.
it, Tug.
If you have any questions, you want to come see at least the collector, we're also at the Beyond the Big show. Come see us. We'd love to help you guys out.